Welcome back. Well, this Tuesday, April 1st, you could get your hands on George Washington's peach brandy. That's not a joke. The first batch will be available more than 200 years after Washington's distillery stopped producing it. And here to tell us some more about the product, which is also rich in history, we are joined by Steve BASHORE. Good to have you with us.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
All right, so Steve, there's a really interesting story that goes behind creating this brandy. I understand a lot of folks, a lot of distillers from around the country came to help put this product together. So tell us about that.
Certainly. Peach brandy was one of the products Washington made in addition to rye whiskey, and we pulled together through the help of Distilled Spirits Council a bunch of craft distillers, and they helped us create this peach brandy, the first in 200 years. So we actually used copper pot stills in this building, burning wood fires under the stills to create a very unique product and a very rare product.
And George Washington, so he also was a distiller as well, and he did this for many years and actually sold this as a product?
He did. It was actually the last 2 years of his life. Right after the presidency, he builds a large distillery, and the key figure in that was his farm manager. He hired a Scotsman to be farm manager, and he had been a distiller in Scotland, so he pitched the idea to General Washington, and they agreed to build a big distillery. So the main product was rye whiskey, but we also know from our records they made peach and apple brandy. So our goal was to make every product that George Washington made in his distillery, and this is the first launch of that.
That's really neat. And this took a couple of years, right, to actually age it and to get it to the final product?
That's correct. We put it in a toasted barrel rather than a deep charred barrel, so it took on a hint of color, and we'll sell that on April 1st, which is the day that the site opens as well. So it should be a busy Tuesday out at the distillery.
So for folks who do want to get their hands on this, what do you recommend? I understand you have to be there in person to pick this up. You can't order it online or anything like that.
That's correct. We can't ship alcohol that way, so please come to the distillery, and you can also go to mountvernon.org/peach brandy. And we also have a way for you to sign up there for future sales of alcohol. So if you're interested in rye whiskey or brandy, get your name on that list, and then you'll get an email when we have sale dates.
And there are only 400 bottles that will be available. Why only 400?
Well, this was a small project. Again, the Distilled Spirits Council pulled together with us to make this, so we wanted to see how it would go, and now we know it's going to be popular, so look for more in the future. We plan to make a peach eau de vie soon, we hope, and more brandy to come over the next year or two. And
you oversaw the whole process, and you got a little taste of it, so explain to us the flavor. We can't open this bottle because it's going to be up for sale, but tell us what it tastes like.
Well, being a brandy, it's not real fruity like a liqueur, so you'll get the peach notes really at the back end of your taste, so the back of your palate. So if you're a brandy drinker, you'll know what I mean, but you'll also, because it's been in oak, there's a little bit of that flavor of the wood in it.
Okay, great. So once again, April 1st, this will be for sale. What time should folks stop by? Is there a time frame?
Well, the site opens at 10, but I would say get there a little early if you plan on getting a bottle, and our retail folks will take care of you.
Okay, sounds good. Steve BASHORE, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having us.
And I think this might be a good drink on a rainy day. Dave, what do you say?
Sounds good to me, Kathy.